Hello there, welcome to today's video on our trading analysis. Now, what we're currently looking at is the Dow Jones Industries Average, or also known as the Wall Street. Okay, so what I have open is I have TradingView open here. I'm going to be looking at some of the charts as well as I have the same chart open on the IG account as well, as you can see here. Now, what you're looking at is we have some indicators as well as some EMAs. Right, now let's take a look at some analysis. Which one should I use? Okay, that's one. I'm going to use this one. Okay, so what we are looking for is we are pretty much scalping. Either we are going to enter a long or a short. Now the good thing is look at the amount of volume that happened today. So this is pretty much during market opening. So during market opening, so pretty much all the way from 2:30 was 2:30. 2:30. Okay, all the way till market close. Look at the amount of volume in this particular case. So we have a transition from all the way red to green, and then there's nothing here going on. So all these volumes here, the low volumes are normally typical uh, retail traders compared to institution here, and even here as well, pre-market as well. Look, okay, let's take a look what we have. Okay, now market's been going down pretty much throughout the day. Let's take a look how market has been going down. Okay, so market opened last night. Okay, so Monday, 11 o'clock. It opened higher compared to where it closed before, pretty much before the new year, and market's been selling off all the way to this region here, bounce off, and then it's been pushing up. Now, when are we going to enter this trade? So pretty much this is the point where you are going to be entering this trade here. Okay, so as soon as it crosses above the EMA, so you're going to be entering at this point. Now you want to wait for it to come close to the EMA and then pretty much consolidate here. Well, not consolidate. You can say consolidate, but I'll say form some bullish candles, and then you are going to enter for a long. Okay, and then pretty much this will be our resistance. This will be your target. Your target is going to be somewhere here. It's going to be from, let's say we enter on this, go down here, we get nice bullish candles, so probably entered here. Stop loss would be here, and then you're going to be looking at this target range here, as you can see. So this is going to be a target. That's a nice target. Yeah, 8 reward ratio. Okay, but you just ride it along. Okay, so even here, which we got rejected, we came back down, and we pretty much pushed up. We pushed up all the way here, consolidate, and then we go down, drop down, and here we go. We're currently here, and we drop down even further. Okay, so what you want to do is you could have either waited, you could either entered here as well, or you could have waited pretty much. So market went down, and consolidate. As you can see, it went close to the EMAs. So pretty much this was start pretty much before market open. As you can see, we got some crazy action going on here. Market went down. It got bought. Pretty much institution coming in to buy it and then sell it at a much better price, which is here. The market just went down pretty much afterwards. So your entry point could have been here. This would be your entry point, or if you were around here, then most likely you're going to wait till market opens. As you can see, market opens, got pushed up to this region. Okay, so most likely there were people with a stop loss here, and they got stopped out. And we got this candle here. Okay, and this big red candle that pushed the price all the way down. So you could have entered here as well. Pretty much we broke the support, entered on this candle, red green candle, and then just ride it down all the way to the support. Okay, so we're currently at the support here. Okay, now let's take a snapshot of this. Let's take a snapshot of this so we can talk about this in more details. Okay, so what we have at the bottom is we have support. Got support here, so this is support pretty much. Okay, so market went up, so market here went down, it got pushed up, so we got some support here as well, and then we have a candle, pretty much like a big engulfing candle in this region. Okay, let me see if I can increase this. Okay, so market was pushed down, and then here support, market went up, and then we came to this region as well, where market pushed down and then we went down. So here you can clearly see that we got a region of resistance. This region here is resistance. Resistance. So what you could have done is you could have let me just change my color. Again, if you were watching this properly, then we saw that market market got rejected once, market got rejected twice. So when market came here, and then we got our hammer candle, so we got our hammer candle here, and as well as we have a nice engulfing candle. In case you could have entered short, with your target profit of pretty much here. So this would be your TP profit, target profit. Yeah, target profit for a short, target profit for a short. Okay, target profit for a short. Okay, at the support level. Now what we have is pretty much you are going to hit it and out. Now what we have is we have a candle that is formed. This candle is a hammer candle as well, as you can see, and afterwards we have a nice bullish candle, and this candle here has engulfed the other one. So we also have a nice engulf candle, and as you can see, or you could have waited for this one to be a better engulfing candle, and then your entry point would be here. So entry point will be here, and then your target level will be two things. So the target level will be here. Now this will be your target TP. Why? Because you got previously stopped out. So this is the third time. Previously stopped out. Okay. Previously stopped out. Okay, so this is something that we could have done. Okay, now let's take a look at what happened when we got out of this. So what happened is we got this confirmation, we got pushed out, and then we got pushed up, and then we have market came back. So now this support here, this resistance, so 1, 2, 3 resistance has now become support. How do we know how it become support? Because it got rejected. Okay, nice rejection. Okay, in this case we missed it. However, it came back down to retest it. So this would be, and then we have a nice candle formed as well. So this would be your entry, and then pretty much we are above the EMA. So we are above the moving average as well. Okay, so we've got above the moving average. We get a nice candle close. We've got a double bottom here, 1 and 2, and then your target point will be this resistance on the top. So this resistance here will be your target profit, and then as you can see we indeed got it. Okay, so pretty much this would be a nice trade here. It's pretty much scalp, so you're gonna get one trade down, so one short, and you're gonna get one long and two long, so two long. Yeah, it'd be a nice one. Okay, amazing, isn't it? Okay, now let's take a look what market is currently doing. So pretty much we are after market, so you can see it's pretty much going sideways currently. Dow Jones going sideways. Currently there's nothing much happening. So now we are on the 3-minute time frame, of course. 3-minute time frame, as you can see, even IG as well. So what I have here is these lines are the EMA, and these ones are the moving average. I also have other indicators in this well, as you can see, pretty much in this particular case. So now I'm looking for a sell signal or a buy signal. So let's take a look at a buy signal here. Now we do have a resistance level. Let's take a look at our setup. Now if we do want to buy, then I want to see the following. Okay, so if you are going to buy, then I want to see the following happen. Okay, let me just change this to blue. So we're currently at this level here, as you can see. So we've got a nice resistance level. We're currently below it. So what we want to see is we want to see for me to go for a buy. Okay, so I want to see this burst through, and come back to this level to retest it, maybe once, maybe twice, and then I'm going to enter I'm going to enter, so entry, and my TP will be here because this is the support region, as you can see previously, and now it's become resistance. Yeah, and also I want to see that the line is pretty much above the MA. So this is my long situation. Now for short wise, if we're arguing for short, then most likely what's going to happen is going to be similar. Let me just use the red pen this time. So I want to see either a to go up and get rejected, okay, and this will be entry point pretty much, so the entry, or what you can do, you can actually come down, so you can come down to this point, go up for a retest, and this will be your entry again, and then you go down to this point here. So this is what we are currently waiting. Okay, now let's take a look which of these will play out. Will it be the short, or will it be the long? That is the thing. So because currently there's not much volume going on. So let's take a look at this. Look, there's not much volume going on. Very, very small volume. Okay, retail traders are currently pretty much going sideways. Okay, now let's take a look at the macro perspective. So let's take a look at the daily time frame. Okay, and this is a daily time frame. As you can clearly see, we have been in downtrend. And we've broken through this downtrend here. We went for a retest, and then we are currently here. Okay, now if we look at the indicators, we can clearly see that pretty much from here, and we went for a retest as well here. Pretty much from there, the RSI was going down, so we could have easily entered for a short in this particular case. So this was on 13th of December, a long time ago. We came to retest this point. Okay, we are currently here. Okay, now we are on the big time frame. We are finding some support here, pretty much. So the 200 EMA, I believe this is 200. Yeah, the 200 EMA and the 100 EMA are acting as nice support. Look at that. So we are not pretty much closing always above it, but we're getting squeezed up here. Let me take a look here. We are getting squeezed up. We are indeed getting squeezed up. Look at that. So we are indeed getting squeezed up. So we have it. So we've got this one here. So we have a pattern that is forming. So we've got a pattern that's forming here. So we got came down, up, down. We are squeezing. We are squeezing pretty much. We're squeezing a lot here. We're squeezing a lot. So two things can happen pretty much. As you can see, resistance. Two things can happen. So we can have a burst out, massive burst out, or we can have a. Let me see if it's gonna drop. Where will it drop? It's gonna drop. Where will it drop? So if it does drop, then where will it drop? Okay, so most likely it's gonna drop here. So if it's gonna drop massively, then we got something here, or we got something here. That's what we're gonna drop pretty much. Because it's been getting squeezed for many weeks now. For many days, sorry. So let's take how many days it's been since then. So until the squeeze on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 days. So a week. So let's take a look at the weekly time frame. I'm going to find out. Okay. So we're still bullish on the weekly time frame then. We're still bullish on the weekly time frame, as you can see. The weekly time frame is still bullish. Okay. Now I want to compare this with the ESP 500. How the ESP 500 is doing in this particular case. Okay. Bad. Okay, it's always good to compare Dow Jones, Wall Street pretty much. This one, let me just drop down, see if I can go even drop down further. I can't drop down. Okay, so as you can see, so in the 5-hour time frame, this is a nice bullish candle here. The RSI is just going sideways, as you can see. Now the best indicators for this would be, so the best indicators to trade this would be stock. Let me take a look at stock, stochastic. Okay, I'm just looking at the scenario. Let me just take a look whether we have any situation happening here. Stochastic, here we go. Let's change settings. We are going to try slow stochastic. Okay, now are we gonna get good signals here or not? Buy. It's fancy for buy here. Let's take a look. So buy here, and I'm short. Sell here pretty much. Okay, so that's 5 reward ratio. Okay, that's not bad. So I entered here, got this much here, and then short. Okay, so I've been burned out here. It looks as if the drop down further. It looks as if this is now okay. This is now better. It's now better. So we're getting a much better entry point, which is here. I'd say is here. Now we are being sold off. So sold off here pretty much. So this is better. And then from here to here, and then okay. So let's take a look from here. And then from here. We are going to go to so here pretty much. Okay, that's good. Here we go. This one. Right. Then from here pretty much. So from here. We are going to go till yeah, so this would be the only down trade that we got. So this trade would be only from here to here then. So from here to here. That's it. From here to here. So we've got a nice so here is okay, so we're getting good sort of good signals in a way, except for the last one. The last one will be in very good profit, very good profit. And if you did not do anything properly, then you're gonna get your signal would be here, and then you'd be pretty much at the loss, unless you'd be like, okay, so we're getting close, let's get out. Getting close, let's get in. Yeah, you don't want to get in here pretty much. So to get in, I think you need to wait for the cross, but you can just get out pretty much either way. You know where the resistance is. Okay, so now this is telling us to get in. As you can see, so we're getting something to say, okay, to get in. But you want to get in at that particular place. now the question is, do we want to get in this particular place because we are somewhere in the middle? Okay, we are somewhere in the middle. Interesting. So look at this one here. So if we get out here, it still went up higher. That's the thing we need to be careful with. So we also should be using price action. So look where your support is and so on before you do anything else. So currently we are here. Volume. Okay. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. Okay, let me just try the other. Let me just change this. Okay. 1 hour time frame. Which one will best? Ah, interesting. So we are getting. So come here. We get a better. We get better signal. Cross. Okay. So you will not enter here. You are going to enter close. Still going up, which is good. Price going down, it's going up. Okay. Okay. Just getting out of here. So you're gonna get in here. What's gonna happen? So you're gonna be in it. Pretty much you're gonna be in it, even though if you come back to retest, it's gonna be in it all the way to the top. Okay. That's something you can do, but we are still waiting. We want to be safe, so we're still waiting for this to happen. So we are currently going up, so it's trying to go up. So we're going to see now what's going to happen. So let's get ready. So we are going to take a look at our drawing. There we go. So let's take a look what we got here. We're going to get rejected or both through. That's what we want to see. Okay, so same thing here on this particular case, scalping. Okay, now we are alright. So this is what we're going to be looking for. Hopefully this will help you out. Lastly, let's take a look at oil maybe. Okay, so oil's been doing the same thing, and I did put something here. I don't know where. When I put this, it says retest for support for long. So wait for retest for long. Yeah, that's could have been easily done. And forgot when was this. Okay, so now we are currently at a very good place here. A very good place here. Let's take a look what we have. Okay, so we're currently at a good place for oil. We just need some confirmation. Okay, now let's take a look. What do we need for confirmation? Yeah, let me show you what I need for confirmation. So you've seen this already, so I'm gonna delete this. Okay, here we go. Alright, let's take a look at oil. So this is oil. Now for confirmation, so we know that this is resistance, now to support. So for confirmation to happen, I want to see something like this. So we've got a hammer candle formed. We got a big bullish candle here, pump the market up. Now the entry point would be, so we are above the moving average. The entry point would be pretty much, you can enter here as well, or you can enter at here. So this is your enter. So this is your E1. This could be your E2, and then you're going to ride it. Now, where are we going to put our first target profits? Okay, our first target profit will be pretty much this where it was before. So this will be our first TP point. So TP point 1. So TP point. This will be our first TP point. Okay, and then we got a bounced off, and then we got rejections holding up, and this would be your E3 and entry point 2. And then as you can see, we got above, above this point. Now let's take where this point is. So we are currently at this point here. So we are here. Okay, there's a resistance here as well. Now, how do we know if we want to get out? So we don't know, because resistance is a zone. So you're here, pretty much you saw this candle, and this pretty much will be your TP2. You'll be out pretty much on the risk red candle, and as you can see, you wait for this to come here. So that's not close enough. So this is holding up, but it's not red, it's not the green candle. We have this one here which pushed it even further, and then we have a nice candle closed up. Okay, and you could have entered here as well. You could have entered here. So let's say E4, and then went for a retest and went up. So this would be your same point again. So TP3. Okay, so TP3 will be out, and then we have a hammer candle form on the top. We have an engulfing candle there. Okay, so you'd be like, okay, should I still? So we've got a double top as well, and we are here. Okay, however, we got bounced off. Now you want to be very, very careful this time. Okay, because we didn't got pushed up all the way above. So wait for this to come down. Okay, so like, okay, should you buy or not? And you come up here. Okay, so we've got a retest at this region. We've got a big engulfing candle here, and then you're going to enter for short. So enter short, and then your TV will be here very much. So you come down, go off a retest, down. Oh, this is a nice downtrend. Okay, and then you're gonna have okay, this is support. Now it's gonna have a really hold. So we've got a nice candle here, big hammer candle. Okay, got pushed up. With a retest, so you could have entered this retest here. We've got a big inverted hammer candle formed. Okay, so enter, and then you could have pretty much ride it for the same TP there. Okay, so because we went up, down, up, down, up. Okay, now we're down, so we've got a big rejection candle, short, retest. So this is pretty much a big sell-off that's happened. Down, right, down. Okay. So now what we want to see is we want to see a pretty much something like this. Nice engulfing candle or hammer candle formed on this one. Okay, so let's go back. Here we go. We are going to go to a retest apparently. Okay, we're going to see what happened later on. Okay, so this is one of the trade that I am in. The market's closed now. Okay, so it's pretty much a similar situation as we have as well. Okay, so I bought it here and then pretty much shut up. So as you can see, we also have the same thing happening. Okay, so let's take a look at this. I can show you. So what we have is we have a nice support region forming. Nice support region forming here, as you can see. So this was support, this is support, and this is support as well. Okay, so market comes in, got rejected, comes in, got rejected, comes in, got rejected. Okay, so we have a nice hammer candle here, as you can see, the spot. Okay, nice big candle there, nice hammer candle. You got spin bar here, another one as well. Okay, so pretty much I entered just above this. This is my entry point, and markets shot up in this particular case. Now we do have a look at this big red candle, this big inverted hammer, inverted spin bar that has formed. Okay. All right. But luckily, we have a nice bullish momentum, and this is going on. So pretty much my target profit will be here. So around this point, so this would be my target profit, my TP, ideally. But what happened is we got this wick that was formed here in this region. So most likely this will be my TP pretty much, because it got there, it got wicked up. We've got the candle, red candle that's formed here, and also before got wicked as well. Okay, so ideally this would be my target profit, but realistically this would be the one. So market went up, now it's going to go to my target profits, and this is pretty much how much is in the bag so far. Okay, now your stop loss will be pretty much here. So target profit, stop loss will be here. That's pretty much all the way there. Okay.